Hey, Lisa, good morning. Give me 1 second. I'm getting everything set up. How are you today? Hey, Andy. Hey, Amy. Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Oh, no. That's not good, Andy. Hey, Ron. How you doing, hon? Good morning. Good morning. There we go. I think we got everything. Hey, Three Souls Paranormal. How you guys doing? About that, Andy. About that. I know my voice is rough this morning. Is that what you're saying, right, Andy? All right, let me get my buffer ready. Maybe. I hope you guys hear this. Be not very nice if you don't. Oh, husky and sexy. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Shall we get started? And so the week begins. Good Monday morning from Valdez, Alaska. Welcome to the Shadows of the Moons show. It is Monday morning, and we are live on YouTube, Facebook, DLive, Twitch, and Mixer under the same name. So come on in, join the fun, and get into the conversation. Just like always, Mondays are about Monday Musings, which is all about paranormal talk. We share stories from the internet and, of course, your stories live on air. Without further ado, let's get started.
And now, coming to you live from Alaska, here's a woman that has been around many moons and has seen many shadows. Here is your host, Shadows of the Moon.
Good morning. Did you guys hear that? I hope you guys heard that. I'd be so upset if you didn't. Oh, cool. Thank you, Andy, for that link. Yeah, actually. Are you talking about I'll have to check it out, but are you talking about that the Pentagon actually found out or the Pentagon actually declassified it? Thank you, Three Souls. I use Restream. And that's what I do. I do them on Tuesday, Amy. Tuesday is always Tarot Tuesday. Yeah, the Pentagon finally declassified it, or came out with it, I should say. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Good, good. I'm glad everybody. Restream. Here, I'll type it in the chat. Maybe. If I can find my mouse. Man, I was up to 3 a.m. doing those last night, those buffers, and I think I'll type in Restream, but I think it's .io if I remember right. So it'd be www.restream.io, but don't quote me on that. Oh yeah, I knew about that a long time ago, Lisa. Awesome. I know I should have probably, was it too loud? I should have probably warned everybody. just so you know, this is also being recorded to go on my podcast. So just so you guys know, well, you know, hence why the new buffer. I hope everybody's doing well. How's your Monday going? How is your Monday going? Oh, is it low, Ron? Yeah, I was working on that last night, and then Eddie did the spoof, you know, um, and then I looked at the clock, and it was 3 a.m. I was like, oh crap! Oh, Andy, what did you do? You're still in Facebook jail. Oh, damn, three souls. Yeah, that's the thing too, is, it sucks when you hurt something on yourself. So you're dealing with that pain, and then you got to deal with um dealing with the workers comp people and everything. Nice, Lisa. Oh, see, Andy, that's the thing with Facebook though. When I went live that one time, remember when I was live on YouTube and Facebook, Andy Live, and I switched over to playing music? The cool thing about I found out about Facebook is, like, YouTube will copyright strike you, not strike, well, they'll copyright claim you, so you can't monetize it, right? But Facebook mutes that part of your broadcast. So if you have like I had a 3-hour broadcast that day, and like I started playing music at like 2:45 and then realized, oh crap, I'm still on YouTube and Facebook. They actually just muted that section, so I didn't have to take the whole video down. I could leave it up, and that was really cool. Hey Eli, how you doing, hon? Really, Andy? I used to share YouTube songs all the time. Matter of fact, that's how I got the like from oh, what the hell's his name? The one that sings St. Elmo's Fire. I shared his song because that's one of my favorite songs. Shared a song on Facebook and he liked it. He actually liked it. I was like, "What?" I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Today's topic basically is paranormal. Mondays are always paranormal talk. Yeah, something like that, Andy. I love that movie and I love that song. But I was surprised when he came back and liked it. I was like, what? Very cool. You know? Okay. So, anyway, let's get going here. Let me switch over. Let's go ahead and say hi to everybody. Lisa, Greg, thank you for stopping in. Stopping in. Eli, we got Andy out there. We got Ron, of course, Three Souls Paranormal. Amy O coming in for a little bit. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Switch the screen. Get that off of there. See, it is Monday. Holy crap. And everything's running so slow today on my computer. It's probably like, oh, you're actually going to use us now? Before I came, I was going to say, before I came out or came up to do the show, I went outside, of course, to have my, cigarette for the morning. And it's a beautiful day out. It just got done raining and the sun's just coming up. And the beautiful thing is it's confirmed spring is here. The eagles are out and they're talking to each other. And thank you, Tidy Labs. um, they are talking to. I love hearing the eagles talk to each other. There's about 3 of them out there, and yeah, it was a good morning. Just sitting there relaxing, hearing them. They're probably wondering where everybody is because usually it's packed here by now. And yeah, so that was my morning right before I came up and started streaming. All right, guys. So the first thing up today, we got the most famous ghost photographs taken ever. So let me go ahead and I thought these were pretty cool. I was gonna when I was thinking about doing, and I want to apologize for everybody, or to everybody, I should say, that about not last week. Um, oh, that's cute, Lisa. I want to apologize to everyone for last week. I was so tired that whole week, and I'm still tired, obviously. Trying to still get my schedule back to order, but apparently it didn't work. But you know. So, the most famous ghost photographs ever taken. So, the first one is this one, and let me go ahead and zoom it in a little bit. Wrong thing. There we go. If you can see that in the background there. William Mumbler's 1860s. William Mumbler is credited with creating the first photo to show a ghost in the 1860s. But it wasn't a ghost at all. It was simply an accidental dose of exposing a negative while taking a photograph of himself. The entrepreneur in him turned this into a business where members of the public would have their portrait exposed with an image of a dead relative, which is kind of cool, but there you go. That's where Photoshop came from. Way back in the 1860s. So this is Lord Combermere, 1891. Here I thought it was these over here. I'm like, well, that's window shine. But I was like, what the hell is that? But if you see right here, it looks like somebody sitting in the chair. This image taken of the library at Combermere Abbey in Cheshire. I know I said that wrong, right, Andy? I know you tell me. Yeah, not that kind of exposed, Andy. You guys. uh, England by Sybil Corbett, clearly showing a figure sitting in the chair on the left. It's believed to be the ghost of Lord Combermere, a British cavalry commander in the 1800s. I know. I'm just, you know what, Andy? It's Monday, and my mouth is not going to work right anyway. So, can you guys see that? This one, I absolutely love this one. This is one I've seen one of the first photographs of the paranormal that I've seen, and this is Goddard's Squadron, Freddie Jackson, 1919. This image was taken by Sir Victor Goddard of his squadron in 1919. The ghostly image behind the fourth sailor from the left at the top is believed to be of Freddie Jackson. Jackson died a few days before the photo was taken by walking into a moving propeller. No, I'm not that bad. I don't know if you guys can see that. Well, yeah, hopefully you can see that. It looks like you might be able to see that. Um, why? Oh, because I'm not on that screen. Wow. Wow. But yeah, that's supposedly Freddie Jackson. This is one of those, right, Andy? This will get, this is one of those photographs that I don't know. It freaked me out when I first saw it many, many years ago. The SS Watertown, 1924. Okay, Lisa, did that. All right, that makes me feel better. Thank you. So the SS Watertown in 1924, this image was taken by the SS Watertown, shows the faces of two crewmen, James Courtney and Michael Meehan, in the water. The two men died while on board the ship and were given a burial at sea. The other crew members on the ship saw the faces in the water but didn't initially take photos. They went back to the similar spot and saw them again. 5 of the 6 photos showed nothing, but this was on their 6th and clearly shows the faces of 2 men. What do you guys think? I mean, it obviously looks, and if it looks like the 2 men, I wish they'd show the pictures of the guys that passed away. Do you know what I mean? So I could compare them, or we could compare them. But there's definitely faces in the water. And that's wild. I mean, to me, it's wild. What do you guys think? Spike horses. And of course, we got the brown lady. That's one of the most famous photographs in the world, paranormal wise. That's 1936. This photo is the brown lady, is considered by many to be an actual photograph evidence of ghosts. It was taken at Rainham Hall in Norfolk, England in 1936. There had allegedly been many sightings of the figure before this photo, and it's said to be the ghost of Lady Townsend. She was locked in a room in the hall by her husband when he found out about her infidelity and left her there to die. And I'm sure everybody, okay, Eli, hurry back. I'm sure everybody's seen that photo. It's been around for, well, obviously since 1936, but this one I thought was really cool. Mrs. Andrews' baby, 1947. This photo of a child appearing over a grave was taken by Miss Andrews in 1947. Yeah. Well, these seem to be a little bit older than your photos, Andy. She noticed the ghost when she had the film developed, but it wasn't her daughter in the picture. Despite there being some graves for children nearby, the child in the picture has never been identified. So isn't that wild? Is that like a child introducing a child into heaven? To me, that's pretty dang cool. Yeah, see? This one always freaks me out. Nothing like taking a picture with, your sons sitting around the table and there's a dude hanging from the ceiling, just all chill like. And he's got like mangled hands. I don't know. It's just an unexpected guest, 1950s. This image taken at some point in the 1950s shows a small family sitting at the table, 2 boys sitting happily in their mother's laps, but a pretty terrifying and unexpected guest also drops in, hanging disturbingly from the rafters. Right, Andy? Peekaboo. Just chilling. And it looks like he's in like old nighttime wear for guys. At least to me, it does. It's just very weird, very strange, and it's always freaked me out seeing that picture. It very well could be mine, Lisa. Yeah, Long John's. Um, it very well could it be mine because I know getting on here, I was having a problem. Like everything was running really slow, which is weird because nobody's in this town. All right. Next one is Corobora, Cor- Corobori Rock, 1959. Nobody knows who the ghostly figure in the photo is, but it was taken in Alice Springs, North Territory, Australia in 1959. Some people think it's just a case of double exposure, while others think it could be a spirit watching us or something else, because it looks like they're holding binoculars. Hey, Shrimp Shack, how are you? Car robbery. Car robbery? You think it's a car robbery? What? I'm so confused. Okay. The next one I was.
Oh my.
Oh my. Thank you so much, Amy, for the
Oh
lemon.
my.
Very cool. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for the lemons, I should say. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate it. The Backseat Ghost, March 1959. This photo was taken by Mabel Chinnery in 1959. It shows her husband in the car, right? It shows so the husband in his car, allegedly with her dead mother-in-law in the back seat, right there. Paranormalists believe it to be real. Others have debunked it as being another case of double exposure. This photo's been around for a long time also. Obviously, 1959, right? But I mean, I remember seeing this photo a long time ago when I first got into paranormal. And it's one that's freaked me out a little bit. Not too much. Not like the hanging dude. And then we got Newberry Church, 1963. Some analysts think the photo was taken at Newberry Church in North Yorkshire. England is a fake because the character looks to be posing too much. However, Reverend K.F. Lord insists there's nothing visible to the naked eye when he took the photo, and the photo expert says it hasn't been double exposed. To me, this one looks like, it either looks like a woman in pain, right, Shrimp Shack? Or Andy? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. People have seen ghosts sitting in cars. Shrimp Shack. Oh my God. I can't talk. But it either looks like a woman in pain or it looks like the face mask from Scream. Right, right. So are you thinking it's a fake, Andy? I can see where, yeah, people would think it's too posed. But it always, every time I see that, I think it's a face mask from Scream. I don't know. It's just my weird mind. Tulip Staircase Ghost. Oh, really, Shrimp Shack? Right, right. Yeah, these really are cool photos, Eli. I love these photos. Tulip Staircase Ghost, 1966. This photo taken inside the National Maritime Museum in Greenwich, England, clearly shows a ghostly figure holding the handrail of the tulip staircase. Photo experts have agreed that it hasn't been tampered with, so considered a genuine example of ghost existence. See, now I see this one. See, I see two. Or that, or he's reaching a very long way. I don't know. That's a very odd photo, though. This actually back here looks like one of the angel sculptures, like they might have had on display. But that arm doesn't seem. I mean, I know it's a ghost. I know they can, get bigger or get as small. But I mean, it just looks like that arm would be too long, or his or her arm would be, I don't know. What do you guys think? I thought this was pretty cool. Robert A. Ferguson, November 1968. Because this photo was taken on a Polaroid, it has been deemed by many to be legitimate. It shows Robert A. Ferguson giving a speech with the ghost of his deceased brother Walter peering over him. That would be an awesome, awesome photograph. Can you imagine like something that you're proud of? I mean, you're giving a speech, right? Or if you're up on stage accepting your diploma or an award or something like that, to have somebody right there at your back, one of your loved ones, not scary demon like ghost, but one of your loved ones watching over you as that's happening. How cool would that be? It would be cool for me. Like, I would love it if, say, I got an award for something and I was up there accepting it, and like my dad and mom were behind me. That would be awesome. How would you guys feel about that? Would that freak you out, or would you like that? Worsted Church, 1975. Peter we're just going to say Barthel, took this photo of his wife Diane sitting on a pew in Worsted Church in Norfolk, England in 1975. Exactly, Lisa said that would be fantastic, Andy K. I'd love it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that'd be freaking awesome. When they had the film developed, they noticed a ghost sitting in the pew behind Diane. A man allegedly stayed in the church all night sometime in 1830 and tried to disprove the theory of ghosts, but he claimed the following morning that he in fact seen the white lady as seen in this picture. Seen the white lady seen in this picture. So apparently that's the white lady. I thought when I read it, that was a guy, but yeah, a man. Oh, a man legend. Never mind. Never mind. So the white lady sitting at a pew. That See, I think that would be freaky to me if somebody took a picture and there was a spirit right next to me. Even though I'm not afraid of spirits, I just I don't know. I probably get a little freaked out by that. Just a little. This one freaks me out. I pointed this out to Eddie last night as we watched. I don't know if you guys ever seen the Danny Lutz's documentary, My Amityville Horror. We watched that last night. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. And it coincides with his brother Chris's account of the Amityville Horror. The Lutz version, not the DeFeo version. But very good. Very good movie, or documentary, I should say. Gets a little pissed. Well, I bought it a long time ago, or on Amazon, and I just never watched it. you know, so but I know it came out a couple years ago, but it was damn good. I loved it. I loved it. There was a lot of bad reviews about it. Like, people didn't like it, but as a kid growing up and just wanting somebody to believe him, I get why he's pissed off. I get why he's mental a little bit. Amityville Ghost, 1976. This photo was taken by Ed and Lorraine Warren, claims to show the ghost of 9-year-old John DeFeo. DeFeo, along with his brother, two sisters, and his parents were killed by his older brother Ronald in their house in Amityville. Ed and Lorraine Warren were my shit froze. There it goes. Ed and Lorraine Warren were paranormal experts who entered the house and captured the image using a camera that consistently took infrared photos during the night. The DePail murders were the inspiration for the Amityville horror books and films. Yeah, they showed that picture last night while me and my husband were watching the documentary, and I was like, that it always creeps me out to see that. Always creeps me out. Yeah, crazy, right? My thing with the Amityville horror, and it's the same thing that I get with the Axville murder house, is why did nobody hear the gunshots? Or in the Axville murder house, why didn't anybody else hear people getting chopped up by the axe? Why is that? You know what I mean? A shotgun going off. Hey, Steven, how you doing? A shotgun going off in your house. You're going to hear it. But nobody moved. Nobody moved. It's pretty wild to me. Toys R Us, 1978. Yeah, but if you're getting whacked by them, you're going to scream. They are quiet. But you're still going to, you're still going to, all right, Amy, hurry back, hon. If you're killing somebody in the bed next to you, that movement is going to wake somebody up. Well, if you ever studied the Axville murder house, he didn't insert them properly. He hacked them. He hacked that family up. Well, according to the Amityville police department and coroner, there was no sign of drugs in the system of the DeFeo family. Axville murder house, that's way back when, so I don't think they even had that testing. But even the neighbors, when people shoot shotguns off here, I'm like, what the hell was that? So, it's just very odd to me. Very odd. Toys R Us, 1978. Right, Andy? The Toys R Us, and if I remember right, this story was on, what was that show? Was it That's Impossible? Do you guys remember that show? There was a guy with the last name Stevens on it. I remember. I'm like, are we related to him, Mom? If I can remember right, I think this is the Toys R Us that they did. It was like the only time that they did a paranormal thing on it. Yeah, I think it was That's Impossible. I don't know. But they went in and they stayed the night in the paranormal. And I was only like, I was young then, and it was still intriguing to me at that age. The Toys R Us store in Sunnyvale, California, is allegedly haunted by a ghost of Johnny Johnson. And this image shows a silhouette leaning up against the shelves. The same figure wasn't there when the photo was taken. The story goes that Johnny had a thing for a girl named Elizabeth, the daughter of a plantation owner. The plantation used to be on the Toys R Us site. Johnny bled to death after cutting himself chopping wood and now roams the aisles of the store searching for her. Or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But so this dude wasn't here. I'm from the early 70s. Good try, Andy. You said 73 was around that photograph, and I was born in 73. So good try. But if I can remember right, I believe I could be totally wrong. But I remember that. I vaguely remember that episode, but it was enough for me to remember it. St. Boltoff's Church, 1982. If you look carefully in the upper right-hand corner of this photo, you can just make out a translucent figure. It was taken by St. Boltoff's Church in 1982, and at the time there was only 3 people in the building. A builder later contacted Chris Brackley, who took the photo, to tell him if he recognized the face being the same as someone he previously seen in a coffin in the church. Hello, Prince Charming. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Stephen. So if you can see really up there, let me try to zoom in a little bit. Oh, not that guy. Right up in here. It almost looks like an altar boy, don't you think? How you doing, Prince Charming? How are you? Oh, really? That's interesting, Prince Charming. That is from the first Amityville, the DeFeos, or the Lutzes or Quarantinos. Okay, Lisa. Have a great day, hon. Prince, are you talking about, like I said, the DeFeos or the Lutzes? Well, he's still to this day. I mean, says that he was possessed. So you never know if you're talking about DeFeo, Ronnie DeFeo. So you never know. Definitely, definitely, I agree. You just never, never know. Okay, so we got the church down. The Shinnecock Indians. I've never heard of them. I know the East Coast was, especially around there, was Seneca. I'm Seneca and I'm from Western New York. So, but I'll have to check into those. The Shinnecock Indians. I'll have to check into them. No, they don't allow, they haven't allowed investigations for a long time. Matter of fact, they moved the whole house. They moved the house and it doesn't look the same as it did back then. Because they didn't want people coming by the house. They were sick and tired of it. Yeah. Nope. The only investigation done at the house was exactly, they wanted to live peacefully. You're exactly right, Prince. The next one is Cometary Spectre in 1985. At first glance, you'd think there's nothing wrong with this photo, but look again, and you'll see a tall, dark figure wearing what looks like a monk's frock with a hood in the top left. This photo of the Cometary Freeman Society showing everyone at the event, including the mysterious figure, bowing their heads, but nobody at the event was even seen wearing that style of clothing. Right there. And it looks like a tall monk though. I mean very tall monk. I mean this guy right here looks tall. Or maybe it's a woman. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't imagine how tall that is. Pretty crazy. But it's very cool that the monk is bowing his head, like with everybody saying a prayer or whatnot. That's pretty cool to me. That's pretty cool. The ghost pilot. In 1987, Miss Sayer was visiting an airfield in England with her best friend. She thought it would be fun to take a photo of her sitting in the cockpit. When the image was developed, there was a man sitting in the pilot's seat who hadn't been there when the photo was taken. A long ago pilot? No one is sure. He looks like he's checking a watch or something, like he's checking his watch to write down the instruments, if that makes sense. That's pretty cool. I think we've all seen this one as well as Pauling Fire Department, 1988. The white figure in the photo was believed to be some sort of angel overlooking Ross Benevento, who was involved in a car crash. She said it could only have taken a miracle for her to survive the crash. Rose, I'm sorry, not Ross, Rose. Yeah, it does, Andy. It looks like he's got a book of some sort. Yeah, I agree. Um, taken a miracle for her to survive the crash, and lo and behold, there's an angel-like figure attending firefighter Sharon Boo's photo. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Madonna, Bachelor's Grove, 1991. I've seen this one many times. The Ghost Research Society of America took this photo at Bachelor Cemetery in Illinois after noticing strange readings on its equipment. Researchers didn't see anything at the time, but when the image was exposed, it showed a woman in white clothing sitting on one of the graves. The Wem Town Hall Ghost, November 1995. Although Tony O'Reilly's photo appears to show the ghost of a young girl, in the doorway to a burning down Wem Town Hall, it was later deemed to be faked. The girl in question appears in a postcard that appeared in the local paper. That's wild. I mean, a good Photoshop. Good Photoshopping. This one is pretty cool as well. Boot Hill Ghost, 1996. Only Ike Catton's friend was seen when this photo was taken. The mysterious man wearing a hat wasn't behind him. If you guys can see this over here. Catton later looked more closely at the photo and decided the figure was, in fact, holding a knife with a point ending just above the collar. Yeah, I know, Andy. I wish I would have done that on a couple of these to put you know what I mean? Yeah, I agree. I thought this one was a pretty cool one. Grandpa's Ghost, August 1997. Denise Russell took this photo of her grandma, who lived alone at the time, on August 17th, 1997. Even though the photo has been developed, copied, and given to other family members, nobody noticed the male figure standing over her until Christmas Day 2000. The Russell family says it's a spitting image of their grandpa who died in 1984. Septon Church, 1999. Yep, that's true, Andy. Very true. So without the postcard, we are left having to take someone else's word for things. Always makes me suspicious when a so-called evidence isn't shown. That is so true. I agree with that 100%. That's why I like things to compare it to, you know what I mean? Septon Church, 1999. This picture of Septon Church in Liverpool, England, clearly shows a man wearing a black uniform, believed to be an old church minister. There were allegedly only 2 photographers in the church on the day it was taken, and neither one of them recalls seeing a physical being standing there when the photo was taken. Yeah, it looks like he's getting ready to do sermon, you know? Hey, Mystic Angel Christina, how are you? Welcome. Andy. That could be too, you know. No. Welcome, welcome, hon. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it is. You are so right. I don't know though, because maybe it could be like a seal or something. I'd like to see that picture without him there to see if there's a seal or this type of, if you notice down here, it's brown down here. If that type is somewhere in there or embedded in there. If that makes sense. But yeah, it looks like he's creating a shadow right here. So you never know. Oh, you got me. You got me. Thank you so much for the ice cream. You got me. Mr. Ron. Look at the shape of the shadow in the surrounding surface. Yeah, that is true. But wouldn't the shadow be going that way, like back? If the light's coming in this way from here, wouldn't the shadow be back? Because it looks like this is a shadow of something. I don't know. Excuse me. Oh, Ron is my new stream boss over in D Live. Dun da da da. Dun da da da. I will get your link up. Or is there somebody you would like me to sponsor, Ron, for you? Or do you want me to sponsor your channel? Either way. Right. Yeah, exactly. Huh. Something to think about, though. Girls in Manila, 2000s. The 2 girls in this photo taken in Manila, Philippines did. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the diamond. Thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate that so much. You're awesome. I haven't myself, Shrimp Shack. I've been trying to catch shadows around here with my full spectrum camera. Yes, I like Rick rolling myself. Thank you again so much for the diamond. I so appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you. Really, Mystic Angel Christina, that is cool. That is very cool. I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, I've seen a lot of photographs, but myself, I've never, my biggest thing, because we don't have, I mean, we have, obviously, we have spirits here. But like I don't see apparitions here. I see shadow people all over the place. Um and that's why I constantly have my grid up, my my ultraviolet light going. Everything else is in the living room. Um but my full spectrum cam, my regular cam, trying like hell to catch those shadow people. I'm not working, so I can't. The one I want to catch really badly is the little boy that's on this floor. But when I'm working, wink, wink, and I'm sitting in the lobby watching TV because there's nothing to do. Um, oh wow, Christina, that's wild. 18 graves in your front yard. Wow. There's a little boy. I know, right, Andy? I am popular. No, there's a little boy that runs across the stairway, and he'll, like I said, I've explained this before to on my live streams, where he'll run and he'll get to the other side, and then he'll peek around the corner and then dart off. And it's definitely residual, because he does it like that all the time. But I'd love to catch it on film. See, I have to be careful though, because my top bosses, um, don't like talking about them. Wow, that's awesome. Two of them were war heroes. That is pretty cool. I absolutely would love that. Like my husband, we discuss that all the time, and he's like, "Would you want a graveyard by the house?" Or if we're watching something and somebody lives next to a graveyard, he's like, "Nope." And I'm like, "I would love it." Not really that it's gonna. I don't know. With my belief, I don't see ghosts hanging around there that much. Um, just my take on things. Uh, a lot of things changed prospectively when it comes to the spirit world after I had my near death experience. Um, not good or bad, just indifferent, I guess. That is wicked cool, though. Okay, Christina, hurry back. So, girls in Manila, the two girls in this photo taken in Philippines didn't report seeing anyone or feeling any presence when this photo was taken. It is also taken on a digital camera, so it can't have the result of a double exposure. It looks like it'd be a third friend holding on, you know, taking a picture with them. I wonder if they have any. I mean, obviously, I think if they had friends pass away or whatnot, that they'd put it in the story, but you never know. It does look like what a girl would do to take a picture with her friends, grab the arm and scooch in a little, which is really cool. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Waverly Hills Sanitarium. Oh, sorry. 2006. This image was snapped in an abandoned tuberculosis hotel in Louisville, Kentucky, in 2006. As you can imagine, in its heyday, the hospital saw an incredible amount of sickness and death, lending to many to believe in the possibility that it could be haunted. In recent years, it's become one of America's most famous, popular destinations for ghost hunters. This eerie image depicts Mary Lee, a nurse who hung herself in the hospital. The story goes on that this poor woman was impregnated by a doctor who worked in the hospital, but later wanted nothing to do with her. I've never, what's funny is That's true, Andy. The one with the friends. Yeah, the face don't look right. um, I've never seen this picture before. I never seen a picture of Mary, so it's pretty cool. I've heard the stories. I get it. So it's pretty cool to see a picture of her if that is her. And does it say? No, it doesn't say like what room that was. That'd be really cool if it was room, what is it, 209 or not 209? I can't remember. Yeah, I can. Give me 1 second. Well, hold on here. You want to zoom on that? Oh, it does. Look at, if you can see, there's like what you would see in a skull, like the teeth all the way down to the skull. That's creepy. Anyway, I know that's not the picture you wanted to see, but I don't know because they all have the windows open right there. So it could be. It could be, very well be. Is that happening, Eddie? Do you want me to zoom more, or I don't know how long? Oh, what's that down there? Hey, Vegas, how you doing, hon? Welcome, welcome. See if I can zoom it more. No problem. Oh, that didn't help. Oh, crap, I'm losing everything. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Okay. We got Tewin Berry Farm Ghost 2008. Neil Sandwich took his photo of a farmhouse where friends were getting married. When he put the photo to the Photoshop and adjusted the exposure, he noticed a mysterious white figure on the right-hand side, appearing to peer out the doorway. Cleaners at the farm had apparently seen the ghost of a young boy wearing white clothes before, too. Not a good shot. Oh, cool. Vegas, Archangel Power Tarot. I'll have to check them out. They sound like really cool. Oh, one served in World War II in the Navy and the other was in the U.S. Army as a private. That's pretty cool, Christina. That is pretty damn cool. Wow. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. It sounds like it'd be a beautiful deck, Vegas. Jesus. I'm trying to see with you guys. Ooh, sorry. I hit the mic. Sorry, guys. Did I wake you up? So this is where this is supposedly. I'm thinking that's the only white thing I can see. Or is there a one? I can't freaking tell. Is that where I'm supposed to be? Or is that where I'm supposed to say? That made no sense at all. Is that what I should be looking at? Wow. Can you tell I'm going to go to bed right after this? Oh my God. Andy's calling my stream boring. I know you're not, hon. I'm just joking. Hey, Cassie, here I am. Welcome, hon. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so yeah, I think I think that's what he was supposed to see, but that doesn't look like it's coming out the doorway, right? Like he says it's coming out the doorway. It looks like, oh, maybe there's a doorway over there and it's coming out this. I don't know. Okay. All right. Since Andy told me, I drinking my coffee. I don't think it's going to help. Okay, maybe it's over here. I'm supposed to look. I don't know. Yeah, it does look like a little like a younger girl. Is that what you're seeing, Christina? That's yeah, I agree with that. It does look. That's why I got confused. Let me try to blow it up some more. No, we don't want to see that one yet. I can't tell. That would be a huge kid. Are you looking up here? Like I'm seeing a head here. That could be a head. But I do see what Christina's talking about down here. It looks like a girl with long black hair. If that's what you're talking about, Christina. Yeah, I'm using a PC. Okay, that's what you're looking at. This guy over here. Yeah, that would be a pretty huge kid. Or is that? Oh, there's umbrellas there. I thought you meant over there. Christine, you talking about here? I'm so confused on this photograph. More coffee. There's so many places that you can look. Do you know what I mean? Really? I can do that? Well, look at there. I learn something new every day. I'm so bad when it comes to that. Listen, I just learned about the whole control, the copy and paste commands I had to learn for work. So much easier. I'm bad with commands. I got to do everything. But thank you. That's awesome. Now I know. That'll stick in my head. I think that's the most I can scroll in. I don't want to share the image. So there's that one. This one is San Antonio Crossings Ghost. Years ago, sometimes in the 1930s, it said that a school bus full of children broke down near a railway crossing in San Antonio, Texas. Tragically, a speeding train hit the bus, killing several children and the bus driver. This photo was taken by Andy. Andy, did you take this photo? And Debbie Chesney, appearing to show some ghostly apparitions that people have suggested look like ghosts of children. Like any of these images, there are some debate whether they're real or even if the history itself is true, but they're still spooky. What do you guys think? Oh, is that it? You didn't like the king? Eli's giving us all pizza. Grab your piece, guys. What do you guys think? Perfect timing, Eli. What do you guys think? Yum. It kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I'm glad I blew this up because I was staring at this thing, this next set of photos for a while. I mean, I kind of thought what was going on, but I wasn't sure. It has a Celtic cross and oh yeah, yeah, right there is her head. The Celtic cross. It does. So a ghostly pooch. This photo shows a tale of two four-legged friends. The dog on the left had a much larger pail, pictured on the right. When the little one died, he was later photographed seemingly appearing with his friend from beyond the spirit world. So there's the little dog on the left. He passed away. That's his big pail. And like the dog, apparently this dog is right here. Yeah, it does. Like a display of flowers. Like, yeah. I totally get what you're saying, Andy. Totally. I wonder if the big dog sensed the little dog. I'm sure they did. I'm sure that he did. Below left of the spirit dog. What? Oh, you weren't calling me. You were just saying a shadow below left of the spirit dog. I see the dog shadow, this dog shadow, and the guy's shadow. This isn't the one on the left. Isn't this? That was the actual dog alive. I see the dog's tail. I don't see the shadow of dog shadow. Guy. It looks this part here is a chain. Dog, dog leg, dog tail, other dog leg. Looks like a chain or his. Oh, over there? Is this one what you're talking about? Yeah, it must be that one. Yeah, there is another. Now that I look at this right here, looks like a chihuahua head. I don't know. I might be going delirious looking at these photos. Sorry. Sorry for hitting the mic. I really got to move this mic somewhere else. Like the dog's further back in the photo. I don't know if my brain can process that right now, but I'll have to go back and look at it. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but my mind's not gonna process it right at the moment. But I'll have to check that out. I got it saved, so we're good. I know. It is too. It's always being moved around. It's always being knocked into. It's poor Mike, I swear. Thank God it's heavy duty. The next one, and this one, I remember seeing this when I was younger. When I first got into not first got into it, but I remember seeing this around. A demonic spirit on the hospital bed. This weird version shows a CCTV camera in a hospital. A demonic spirit appears to be trampling over the bed. Apparently, the person in the bed passed away shortly afterwards. This image could not easily appear in our list of the most. Oh, this image could, yeah, of the most famous monster photos instead. But yeah, that's okay, Eli, no problem. I have some laundry if you want, if you feel, you want to do some laundry, extra laundry. What do you guys think? Think it's a demon? There's just a lot going on. in that photograph. Yeah, it's been around for a while. This photo's been around for a while. Like, I see legs. It's not a kitchen table. It's a bed in a hospital, believe it or not. Here's the hospital tray. This is the bed. You can kind of see the. Hey, Lunar, how you doing, hon? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? So yeah, what do you guys? I missed you too, Mary. Thank you so much. I missed you guys, all you guys too. No, not stupid, Shrimp. No, never stupid. There's a lot going on in this picture. They don't know, Andy. They don't know. They just know that, well, the patient died a couple, what I say, days? Oh, apparently the person in the bed passed away shortly after. Now, of course, we don't know this. You know what I mean? We don't know this. We don't see the records. The records aren't there. So we don't know this. But I mean, that's very, I don't know. You know what? Ever since I've seen this, it always reminds me like of a voodoo ritual type thing. Not hoodoo, but voodoo. Where was this? It doesn't say. I'm sure I could look it up really quick or really easily, but I don't know. Them feet. I don't know. Something I don't yeah. It does. It reminds me, I have to say, it reminds me of a voodoo ritual. I've never seen that, Andy. I've never seen that movie. But yeah, for some reason I don't know, but it looks awkward. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, this one's been around for a long time. And that's it for those. That is it for those. I wanted to let you guys know if you're interesting, or if you're interesting. It kind of does, right, Shrimp? It really does. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. It's one of them kind of movies, right, or Andy? Yeah. I didn't know if you guys were interested. But for May 9th, the house for The Conjuring, and I don't know how you feel about the movie. I personally, I don't know. I really don't know. Um, so the movie that inspired, or the house that inspired The Conjuring, will be live streaming starting Saturday, May 9th. Taking place in the Dark Zone, a website dedicated to all things creepy and paranormal. There will be a free preview on. Oh, apparently you're going to have to pay for it. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I just thought I'd let you guys know. Free preview on the 8th of May. The full thing starts midday Eastern Time, 5 p.m. General Mountain Time. Everything about The Conjuring captured the imagination of people around the world, mainly because it was purportedly based on a true events that happened to the parents. The family who lived in the Rhode Island house in the what's up with Rhode Island, Long Island? All us New Yorkers are screwed. Um, in the 70s. I mean, I know Rhode Island's not New York, but it's close enough. The parent family initially started by seeing things move, items going on walkabouts. My Scullies do that. Or missing altogether and spotting ghostly apparitions around the house. It turned out that 8 generations of another family had lived in the house. That is, until a remarkable number of them had died in a mysterious or suspicious circumstances. Oh, it could have been Greenwich. Probably is. Greenwich Mountain Time. It probably is. But hey, this is my live stream, and I'll put Missyisms in there all day long. Strange drownings, murders, and suicides all around. Horror movie gold, basically. Yeah, that's right, Andy. Bloody foreigners. The hell. So I thought you guys would be interested in that. Let me see if this shows up, and I'll put the link in the chat if it does. I guess so. 24/7 full week-long live stream from the Real Conjuring House. Oh, yeah, it's a pre-sale discount will be available very soon. Sign up for a free membership to receive a link to the discount tickets. So I'll put it in the chat anyway, if you are interested. Maybe? Okay, there we go. I told you everything's running slow. Okay, cool. Is it okay? Did you send it on Twitter, Christina? And is it okay to share? There's the link if you guys want to check that out. I don't know. I was trying to see how much it was, but they didn't say. Of course, they're not going to say because you got to sign up. Okay, but I will say, they got some. Okay, hold on. They'll hear from Andre. I mean, this is definitely. I will tell you. There's a week schedule of planned activities. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay, I just run into it more. It's like a con. Okay, a Paracon. I was gonna say because there's a lot of good freaking people there. So they're virtually visiting the parent family. We'll hear from Andrea Perone, author, lecturer, and survivor of the original Conjuring haunting. Dave Schrader of Darkness Radio. I love Dave. I get a birthday message from him every year. I'm so excited. Of course, of Darkness Radio, the Holzer Files. Susan Slaughter from Paranormal Caught on Camera. Brian Cano from Paranormal Caught on Camera. And also, the hell was the show? With Johnny Zappas. That one. What do you mean? I hit the wrong button. Twitter message. Okay. Why? What are you saying, Andy? You can't hear me no more? Why did I hit the wrong button? Yeah, Brian Cano from Paranormal Caught on Camera, which also he was on Johnny Zappas. He was the lead investigator on there. Colin Browan from the Paranormal Files. Patrick Doyle from Ghost Mine. Jay Venberg from Ghost Mine. I don't remember Jay. Barry Fitzgerald from Ghost Hunters International. Joe Chin from Ghost Hunters International. Jimmy Church, which I am a fade or not, from Fade to Black. Bridget Marquette from Ghost Magnet, which I haven't. Hey, Deltarune fan, my lovely, lovely daughter. How are you, honey? Oh, okay, Andy. Just so everybody knows, Deltarune fan over there in D Live, that is my daughter. That's my bug. I'm doing good, hon. How are you? Oh, I just asked you that. Never mind. Duh. She's sitting there going, oh, Mom. I could see it. Let's see, we got the Ghost Magnet, the Outlander, Heidi Hollis from Angels to Aliens. I haven't seen that. Aidan Sinclair from Illusions of the Past, J. and Marie Yates of Haunted Case Files, Rick McCollum of the Hollywood Ghost Hunters, Sophia Temporal, the Ghost Host. She's awesome. Sam Bertrusis, author of Ghost Writers, and many more. So it's like, yeah, it's like that Paranormal Con type feel. You know what I mean? It's at a live stay-at-home Paracon. And I remember hearing Dave talk about this, but I didn't know I didn't know this was what it was. I know, right? That's about it, Andy. So yeah, that'll be cool. I don't know how, like I said, let's see if it says how much to register. Well, no, you register for free, right? See, yeah. Well, you guys are going to have to figure all that out if you want. So yeah, that happens May 9th. A lot of good people involved. Oh, it costs $4.99 for the 24-hour session and get the whole week for $20. That ain't bad. $15.87 for UK, my UK friends. That ain't bad at all. I thought it was going to be, wow, that ain't bad at all. Can you imagine? Do you know how much cons cost? Paracons? Well, really, they don't cost that much anymore. Not like they used to. But that ain't bad at all. So $5 if you want a 24-hour session of the house live broadcast, but you can get the whole week for $20. So that ain't bad at all. I might have to do that. God, then I really won't get any sleep. I really won't get any sleep. I don't mind getting those kind of emails, though, Andy. Seriously, I don't. I really don't get that. I don't mind getting those. Nice win. Nice win. I went to bed at 3 a.m. last night. I thought it was like 1 a.m. Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Let me go ahead and get it over here. Then I can share it that way. Sorry about that, Christina. I am so sorry. I'm telling you, I haven't gotten that much sleep. Much sleep. Let me go ahead. There it is. I do have messages. Stop lying to me. There we go. Accept. View. Hey, stop. Oh, wow. That is pretty cool. Let me go ahead and slide this over here. This is Christina's photo. Oh, yeah, there you are. And like, it's like right up next to you, too. That almost looks like a dog face. Can you guys see that? Yeah? It, you would think that, Andy. But that's wild. Look at that sitting right next to you. That is pretty cool. Mary, can you pick anything up off of that? That is so cool. Now, is part of that, I see you're holding a vape. Is that what that is, Christina? I just want to get the full. Now, is like this part of it. Hold on, let me get the mouse over there. This part of it, smoke from a vape, and then this appeared. It is friendly. Well, that's good. That's very good. Because I mean, I definitely female. Okay, okay. That's why I wanted to ask. Interesting, Mary. Female, mid-30s. Have you found anything out about this person, Christina? She owned the house before you. Was she a female in her mid-30s? Okay, yeah, feels very comfortable, like she lived there. But she was older than 30. Huh. Very cool, though. That is very cool. What do you see, Andy? Do you see things in the mist? Lunar, she's sweet. That's cool. That's very cool. Didn't mean to put you on a spot like that. I tend to do that to you in diary. I feel so bad afterwards. Like, do you guys feel anything? Does she, Christina? That is so cool. She likes being around people. Nice. What an awesome capture. Now, who took the picture? Were you taking the picture like a selfie, or did somebody else take the picture? She loves to cook. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's cool, Andy. That's cool. See, I can see things. I mean, I obviously see that. You can definitely see that. I know, Andy. That's what I feel like. I feel so bad. They took it for you. Okay. You were on. Oh, okay. Wow. And so they saw it and they took the picture. That's freaking wild. That's freaking wild. And that's so sweet of her to show up too. You know what I mean? Especially knowing that you were on panel. I'm sure she knew. And that other people were there watching. So, I mean, that's pretty cool for that spirit to show up and, or show herself, I should say. Interesting. That is so cool. I thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. That is so cool. See, I feel spirits. Yeah, I'm claircognizance and oh my God. Apparently clear, not that word. Sentient. That's it. Clairsentient and claircognizant. Cognizance. I can't even speak today. Why even try? Didn't believe her that she was there, so she should. Oh, was that true, Christina? Did she not, or did somebody say that, or like didn't believe you that she was there or something? Claire de Lune. Wow, that could be too. Like somebody didn't believe you, so she showed herself. If you go back and look at that panel and there's somebody in chat saying that, that'd be very cool. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be cool, but you know what I mean, to validate. That's so cool. I thank you so much for sharing that. That's awesome. That is so cool, Christina. That's so cool on your benefit, your half and her half. I mean, you guys, it works together. You know what I mean? And that is super, super cool to me. That's awesome, Mary. Thank you for your input as well. That is just very, very, very cool to me. So cool. I think that's a great way to end today. I mean, I really do. That's just awesome. I just ordered 3x3. Long cream and jam. What the hell are those? Are those like, um, they're not the chocolate ones, Long Johns, right? I don't like chocolate on my donuts. Oh, that's all. I remember seeing you talk about that, Christina. I don't know what room we were in. I'm trying to remember. I don't know which room. Maybe it was M's room, but I remember you saying that. I don't know where though. I can't remember where. Oh, okay. Now you got me wanting donuts. What the hell, Andy? Well, it's kind of Mary's fault too, because she said raspberry, and I'm like, well, that does sound good. Okay. All right. I knew there was some place that I heard you talk about that or seen you type it. So that's okay. That makes sense then. That makes sense. Okay. Good. I'm not going nuts. At least not yet. Okay, Andy, you do that. But I think that is a great way to end the show. I thank you so much, Christina, for sharing that with us. That is a super cool picture. Super cool picture. And if any of you have any pictures to share, please send them to shadowsofthemoon1@yahoo.com. And I will definitely, or you can, send them to my Twitter. I'm going to tell you, I check my email more than my Facebook and Twitter. My daughter can tell you. She messaged me and I hardly ever check my messenger. Oh, thank you, Mary. Love you too, hon. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys do. You mean the world to me. I really appreciate it. Oh, that scared me. You got me, Ron. God, he waits. He waits. I thought that's a donut. That's how much I want a donut. See? Oh, wow. That's even cool. That's even cooler, Christina. Her husband and one of her sons is part of the 18 graves in her front yard. That is amazing. Wanted to be buried right there. That's so, I don't know, it's heartwarming. Is that weird? That it feels so heartwarming to me? I don't think it's weird. But yeah, so like I was saying, I wouldn't have an awesome show if it wasn't for you guys. Remember, we do go live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Alaskan time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you didn't get to see the live show, no worries. You can either see the replays on the platforms I stream on, or you can hop on over to Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Stitcher, or any of the podcasts you listen to for your favorite shows on. Thank you, as always, to you guys for watching and listening. And thank you to my mods for doing such an awesome job. You guys are always wonderful. And yeah, much love, everyone. I hope you all have an awesome day. I will check that out, Christina. I will definitely check that out. She has a video on her YouTube where she did a walkthrough of the graves. Very, very cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely. I know. Ron's always lurking and waiting to scare me. That's what it is. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And we'll see you tomorrow for Tarot Tuesday. Take care, everyone. Much love. Thank you for coming in, even after I was gone a week. I love you guys. Hold on, I gotta do that. Let's get the whole thing up here. Oh, thank you so much for the lemons. I appreciate it. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, the ice cream. I'm sorry. My bad. Thank you guys so much. Kisses to you. See you tomorrow for Tarot Tuesday. And yeah, we'll see you later. I'll probably see you around YouTube or D Live and all that. All right, guys. Have a great day. Love ya. Bye.